welcome to the spotlight. Welcome to our show. Welcome to my show. All right. Now, so welcome to our show. If today is your first time you're watching our video, please subscribe to our page and like our video. We are beginning a new series, and this new series we are talking about waste management or materials that are moving into transition and its management. Okay, so we have several materials in transition that we can talk about. We have several components, as I mentioned. We have the liquid components, we have the solid components, we have the organic components, and we have the hazardous components. Hazardous components or hazardous materials that are moving from one transition to the other. Now, according to the National Environmental and Sanitation Policy that was promulgated in 2010 for Ghana, they have asked us not to say liquid waste or solid waste or organic waste. Instead, it is a material in transition. So with this video, we are all going to learn how we can, sustain that narrative that it is a material in transition. It is no longer a waste because we can use it for any other thing. Now, let's zoom straight to our spotlight of today. Now, with our spotlight today, we are saying welcome to the show, and we are saying that we are talking about several materials that have a different component as it is, and how we can manage it effectively for the betterment of humanity. Now, the first mention we want to talk about is what are these materials that we are mentioned as in transition. Now, we say a waste material, definition as waste material, any material unused, any material rejected, or any material, we say it is worthless or unwanted. These materials are the ones we are referring to as materials in transition. You see, some materials, and I say, sa nomen, I am finding bibia I will be pe, and no. Abefo nhwehwema kyerɛ sɛ ibetumi afa bempempenso ɔwɔ no ɛde akɔ mpempenso foforɔ so na nkɔfo no agye ho sɛ we de mfaso wɔ ho ɛne nti ibetumi aka sɛ we efritibia foforɔ ɛkɔ tibia foforɔ ɛno ne materials in transition. Thank you. Now, ebi ni saying you were liquid materials. Now, you can liquid materials ne ye nsuo so abefo mu ana sɛ bof kase ba kase liquid materials or waste materials that appears in the form of a liquid matter. Nti wa won se we de nsuo wo ka say mfen say ni obi ja ne nan na ye twe efiri omo septic tank ni mo a won say nsuo eno no betumi akese first na ka ye fen kesi epo ano na mbungu epo no mu no sa de ni dai sisi a Ghana aban bi aman ndisi aban na etwem no omo kosi machine bi ewo station ngwa a ye kogu ho a de dane mu na akoye nsuo papa ameni panom ye wonwa yes sa nsuo na nanka ya to egu first nanka ye go kagina epo ano na ebu egupum sisi a yasesa mu a sa de ni tu adane ni nsuo a ye nsuo pa anipa enom ewo Ghana ha nti ene so ho ye ne firi mu a ye betumi aka say bibi wa a solid material and I say abefo we say first na ka can solid waste. Now sisi an ebe can say it is solid rubbish includes large varieties of items that may be found in households and commercial locations. So we will say sanyo me ubetumi so ubetumi amaso ubetumi akase we dey mempe ubetumi sin chain but sanyo me nyina emu odin nti ye friend say solid no ye ntumi ka say ya to atwen na mo ubetumi efinitibia no akotibia foforo amfa so beba ho amanipa if you are you will be a friend organic material. Organic material, see, we are talking about anything that might be put in a compost pile is organic material. Examples in say woody aduane wodi wi a enkae no a part of that organic material. We did you know, if you done net doors, we did the biaka, uko twegu. Now, uko twegu, no, your friend organic material. Which I can say, what you near will feel, what do lons, no, sa no, a part of organic material. And also say, tugu, if you say, you put me in fast warm. Yen twaso say when ya a one way duane ase more jam nine, most especially the ntwie odwan aponchen omoja omonan ase a nina a part of organic material because no ne tibia e wo no wo de nyoma frefre no pe na akwakoye fertilizer ay organic fertilizer ay betumi egu eduane so na eduane ayden enyi eno ehia pa and area you put me aka hazardous material. Say hazardous materials now. Ewo nyoma nyensa ana nine you put me di so. We said hazardous materials they are waste materials that have substantial or potential threats to the public health or the environment. Now podcast okay ni nchire mu nyana say hazardous materials say ye krani and krani ya ebetumi ama nipa na sitina emu ayede ama because ebetumi ama environment no bibie sia ebia na akobe say gas bi apai na sa gas no ugu ahom wo mu pe ebetumi ekum a part of the hazardous materials. Now hazardous materials they say it's a type of a dangerous goods omo dey etumi from some dey omo dangerous goods and that's a dangerous materials. They usually have one or more following hazardous traits. Ebini say, omoye ignitability. Bibi betumi aka ne pe, ne bibi asori ho. I say ukra normal mosquito spray, unse na etie no. Say bofoma ebetumi explode. Ene ukra sa ignitability no. Your bibi FM reactability. Bibi koka bibi pe, ne bibi ay boom, ebini gas. And I say sa sa e fan saying material ya ye papa obo sa de no eno your friend reactability se jabi kape oho nyina be blast na me bisi e wo anto e wo shama yesi nipa e bi mewu na asese dan na de e bi kura esi e wo oboase kwan so some time ago ikrobi nyina e hye na de sa e bi na tie no and your corrosivity, and also a count, and your toxicity, and also a count. Some women to be boom, Emma, Bibia, what the year, woo crano, 1 year, not a comma and which rubber. You put in your mouth, fatum mukakra, a bini ammunition, a true, you better classify as a hazardous material, batteries, car battery, yeah. So when crane here, you between explode, boom. You between computers, you between fireworks, you between kind of a cardboard, yes, so fireworks, you bought a crackers, Christmas also. No, when you fireworks, also explode, it is part of it. Free powder, a count, gun cleaners, you do clean gun, and also count. Lighter fluids. Tannery na between I can say we are part of hazardous waste material. Okay, now you can say now let's go back and then look at how all these things can be used, or better their transition can be done effectively for human survival. Now the first thing we are talking about the liquid materials. Like I mentioned in my explanation, liquid materials are currently, hitherto, they were throwing them, especially the human excreta. You know, the septic tanks, when they are emptied, they normally go to the beach side, they open it into the sea, and then it is discarded. Unfortunately, these things were bringing environmental, hazards. They were bringing challenges to our environment. As a result, there have been technology upon technology. And now we've gotten into a stage where these liquid or human excreta turn into liquids are turned back. They are recycled. Yimu, it means a dani. Now, I will say any page janine, nipa wija or nine no. Na ye insu no. Ya dani man abe insu papa. ankofo no ukra wanu bi pen nkese ne wo teshi nungwane area, all these environments, the water that was done for them are going through these ones. Yes. A pusukran yetwe ebaye edanimu ene de ma omunti sade these are the processes that echo and mutumi enya. Now we can talk about the solid waste. Solid waste, and I say a solid materials. You mention say dodo na the first recycling system, and I say ye dani enya yitumi nya ade foforo a ho ba mfaso. With the plastic here example, so plastic in a pie, no one who's going to mean fine be more. Yet the core recycling facility. You bet you not done plastic and a communal. Now I table. And I say I at the fufu. You bet you in bowl. No did you bet you and you will be brave. So you can recycle them. These are part of its management. Now in the next video, we want to talk about deeper waste management practices. Now quite buffer swap. Meno wo ebetumi abaye homodin a eba ma sa waste management dwumedie no etumi tompon na obia ayden wenya ho mfaso e wo yaman no. So without much ado, this is our beginning episode on waste management or waste material, but we have referred them to as materials in transition. In our subsequent video, we will go down into practical waste management practices and how it can benefit humanity. So until we come your way again another time, this is the spotlight. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Until we come your way again, bye bye.